Nearly 60,000 employees have been laid off in the tech industry alone this year, including a whopping 22% of Chegg staff just announced on Monday. This is piggybacking off the eye-watering 262,000 tech layoffs we saw in 2023 and puts us close to the total number of tech layoffs that occurred in 2024, which was 71,000. This is a straight contrast to the overwhelmingly positive sentiment many young people were sold in high school, with many students promised great, high-paying jobs in the technology sector. Instead, we saw the sector contract at a rate not seen since the Great Recession. As a matter of fact, for the first time, recent college graduate unemployment rates are higher than the total average. A recent Bureau of Labor Statistics piece reports a whopping 15.3% unemployment rate for recent bachelor degree recipients. That shouldn't be all too surprising, given that another report from June via the Federal Reserve Bank of New York discovered that 40.5% of recent college grads were underemployed, meaning they were working at a job that doesn't actually require a college degree. Combine both of these stats and we come to the shocking conclusion that only half of college graduates are actually finding a good job once they graduate college. This could partially explain why the U.S. Department of Education is estimating that a record 24% of borrowers are likely to be in default on their student loans in the next few months, which would be over double the previous record of 11.5% back in February 2020 when loan payments were paused. Piece this all together and the situation starts to make sense. If only 1 out of every 2 people obtaining a bachelor's degree land a quality job, then why would it be surprising that such a large number of borrowers are defaulting? The truth is, this outcome is long overdue, given that college costs after inflation have nearly doubled over the last 40 years, all while the number of actual quality jobs available for graduates appear to be on the decline. Where does this take us? Well, considering AI is replacing workers left and right at big tech companies, one has to wonder if a degree in programming or computer science will even be relevant in a few years. As more and more college grads line up on the unemployed sidelines bidding for what little jobs appear, the outcome will be stark. If half of college grads end up working a career that doesn't even require a degree, how should we expect those people to be able to juggle higher costs of living and also repaying their student loans? The truth is, these students were essentially promised a good career if they worked hard in school and graduated college, only to find out they just took on a boatload of debt for what appears to only be some good memories. Maybe the ticket for the future is to avoid college at all costs, especially considering everything taught at college could be self-taught for free today with a bit of discipline. Those who avoid going into debt will have the ability to get a 4-year head start over their peers in their careers, have a nice little chunk of investments to play with, and possibly be able to actually afford a home someday. The alternative is flipping a coin and hoping you land the correct side that actually lines you up with a better paying job than what you could have gotten straight out of high school. Remember, kids, tails never fails. Cheers.